What is up, YouTube? So today I wanted to do a quick desk tour. It's kind of random, but you know, I just wanted to film something that my future self could come back to and reminisce about. And seeing as, you know, Nebraska wanted to get a little snowy, I figured now would be the perfect opportunity. You know, loving all the snow even though it's the middle of frickin' April. So, anyways, let's get on with the desk tour. You can see my dog, she's just napping in that chair right there. This is my desk in full. I have a lot of stuff underneath and a lot of stuff on top, so we'll go through the stuff on top first, and then we'll get to the stuff below. This is my workspace mainly. I have my computer. I was just listening to this song. Please listen to it, it is so good. This is my Wacom drawing tablet that I use to create my digital art with. My current sketchbook, which I'll do a sketchbook tour of eventually. All of my sketchbooks that I eventually want to share with you guys. Some Aquaphor because I am fucking dry. Here you can see some water bottles that, you know, I have this weird paranoia that if I were to ever get isolated into my room and never able to leave again, that I have these water bottles to like collect rainwater out of, like stick out the window and collect rainwater. Anyways, here I have my records. So I don't really have many, but you can see that I have Joanna Newsom's Have One on Me. It's very thick because it's a 3-disc album. This is a calendar that my mom got me that I'm not actually gonna use. This is Wise Blood, Titanic Rising. Listen to this all the time. And you know, just some like older vintage movie soundtrack stuff. My sketchbooks. This is where I keep most of my art supplies. I like to keep it all in one area. So here we can see my brushes just in a mason jar. I've collected these over the years. They're for, you know, oil, watercolor. This is my watercolor palette that I've had since middle school. And yeah, I know that there's like a little dot here. Please just ignore it. my phone camera's a little fucked up. It's okay. You can see I've not even ran out of a single color and it's been, what, 5 years since I've gotten this? The napkin that I use. Some miscellaneous paints. This is my Gamvar, the varnish that I use for my oil paintings. Some turpentine, some acrylic gesso, and here you can see my gouache. This is my medium, my oil paints, and then this brush cleaner, which is great, but I think it's a little dried out now, so I have to get rid of that soon. Here you can see some acrylic paints that I haven't gotten to yet, and right behind that, you can see that I have some fabric paints that I can use to paint on my clothes, which I have used before. Pencil sharpener, my coins that I keep hidden back here because I don't want anyone stealing from me. A useless mannequin, because honestly these mannequins they're not that great. I just like having them on my desk because it looks artsy. Here you can see my record player. This is, I don't really know what it is. My headphones. I like to keep my like utility stuff up here, you know, just so it's not like directly in my workspace. I can have it up here and out of mind for a bit until I need it. School supplies. My deodorant because I'm not trying to be a smelly little bitch. My wallet. My headphones, and these are what I record my videos on. That's not what I'm recording right now. I'm just using like regular headphones because it's just easier. But I just want to say that I'm going to take a little bit of a break from recording speed paintings with voiceovers for now because I just ordered a microphone and I want to see how that goes with the audio quality, see if it improves a little bit. Here you can see all of my CDs. So I have Emotion by Carly Rae Jepsen, Dedicated by Carly Rae Jepsen, Golden Hour by Casey Musgraves, Control by SZA, and just like a little compilation CD from Björk. And right behind that, we have this Salvador Dali print that I got from the Art Institute of Chicago. Is that what it's called? Woo! Got that right. Okay. And then behind that, I have this acrylic painting that I did during my sophomore year of Florence Welch. So that's the top of my desk, and then we can just quickly go through the bottom. So on the bottom is mainly where I keep all my memories. So that includes books that I love, old photo albums, maybe like old school projects, some yearbooks. Then we get to some of my books. I haven't read all of these books. I've read most of them, but usually I only purchase books when I know I'm going to read them over and over again. So certain books over here, like The Fifth Science, I just recently reread that. Great book. Here you can see my copy of Okami. And then just some personal journals, random sketchbooks that I haven't filled out yet. The usual. Here you can see just random things that I have. I had like a phase where I was obsessed with flamingos for like absolutely no reason. These are all just like miscellaneous things that my friends have gotten me. This is a gingerbread house that my friend gave me for Christmas. Love her. Here you can see just random things. I'm like a bit of a hoarder. I'm a hoarder when it comes to things that have sentimental value to me. Maybe it's just because I'm a Taurus and I'm stubborn. Just put that to the side. I try to be frugal with my stuff, but honestly it just ends up looking like ratchet as fuck. So you can see that for a long time I just used like oil paint samples instead of getting actual tubes of oil paint. And then on the flip side of that, I use it for gouache. So this is my gouache palette. You know, nice and compact for whenever I feel like painting. And then this is like the fucking rag that I use. This is what I use for my fabric paint and acrylic paint. This is where I kept my turpentine. It's really gross, really nasty, and I kind of want to forget about it, but I'm not allowed to dump it out because that's bad for the environment. This is a crock bag that I got from All of America. It's the only thing I got there. Random letter. This is where I keep all of like miscellaneous stuffed animals. Yeah. And you know, all of my bags, so whenever I need a bag, I'll just get the crock bag. These are my extra papers, my extra big sketchbooks. These are some of like the original paintings that I did in acrylic. As you can see, I've always been, you know, wanting to do my own thing, I guess. This hourglass, which I thought was like the shit when I painted it. It's okay. This apple, which is actually I think the very first painting that I did. I was in 6th grade, so. Man, this is so beat up at this point. God, fuck, that was not as satisfying as I thought it would be. So that's that. And then this is my art supplies. My mom got me this in 7th grade because she was like, you know, you have too many art supplies. And oh my god, that sounds so privileged. You can see. I'm a real fiend when it comes to collecting art supplies because I just love experimenting with different mediums. Here's just some more like refills, markers. This is a real Copic Chow. I know, I'm like rich or whatever. No, I'm actually not. Some random highlighters, pens. These are more fucking samples of the oil paint because I was too cheap to get my own. These are all of my colored pencils because it used to be my main medium. I was like, I'm gonna make it as a colored pencil artist because that's the only medium I'll ever use. I was wrong. And then here you can see I kind of just like said fuck it and started throwing shit together. So yeah, I think that's about it. Let's just quickly clean this up because I made a bit of a mess. Oh, that's from SCAD. Oh, that just reminded me that I had an extra drawer. This extra drawer, oh my god, I always forget about it. Thank God for the SCAD letter because I keep all of my college admission letters in one place. So that's like a thick stack of colleges that are vying for my attendance. More. Here you can see this is my baby, my Art of Princess Mononoke book. It's an art book. I got it while I was at Disney World in Florida. Best purchase I've ever made, I think, because I would go through it all the time. That's my baby. Here we have the Animator Survival Kit, which is such a good resource to have if you're, you know, aspiring for animation at all. Anatomy for the Artist, which is just another art book. For what I want to do, these were like the perfect 3 books to start out with. Look how heavy that snow is falling, my god. Anyways, here we see some more old art. This is from just, you know, my art classes. If you want to look at that, I was really emo at the time. As it turns out, you can function while your heart is being torn to shreds. Some printer paper. Ooh, that's dusty. This is something that I actually won from an art contest for birds. I don't know why they thought that was, you know, a good prize. This is more like a memory drawer, I think. A long time ago, this is what I used to use to paint my 5x7 oil paintings with. And this is also what I would use to film my old videos. I'm not gonna link my old channel because, trust me, those videos are terrible, but just know that I would like have my phone right here and then it would be slanted so that you could see the artwork right here. A linoleum print. An art project that I did that I didn't really care about. I kind of just like threw shit together. Although I do like these two in the back. I think I've been pretty consistent. So yeah, that's that drawer. I'm so sorry for this horrible noise that my desk makes. My dog is fucking mad at me. It's like, what the fuck, bro? But yeah, that's basically my sketchbook tour. If you want to subscribe, I don't really care. You know, I'm not really expecting anyone to see this. You know, if you're here and you made it to the end, somehow, that was it. And I'm sure later on I'll film more stuff like this. I want to do more sketchbook tours. I want to get into these because I have a lot of completed sketchbooks. I have a lot of stories in here that I think should be shared. So, you know, stick around for that if you want to. You can see me. Yeah. If you like this video, you know, like it, subscribe, do whatever the YouTubers tell you to do, and bye.